Marami siguro pinag-usapan ng mga coach nung halftime. Pakinggan natin ang kwento ni Sel Guevara.
Tama ka dyan, Charlie. Alam mo, ang talking text, nag-best effort to get the ball in the post. Kaya ang paalala ni Coach Jong ay dapat laging may tao in the shaded area to stop Alaska from establishing their inside presence, especially with Romeo Travis. Ang Alaska naman will have to make adjustments to tighten their defense here in the second half, Charlie.
Thanks a lot. Definitely defense. All of a sudden, sabi we were saying na talking text, kailangan dumepensa dahil pinayagan nila mag 31 points ang Alaska sa first quarter. That's what we said at the end of 12. You enter the half, and all of a sudden, it's Alaska who's concerned that they have to tighten their defense because talking text suddenly erupted for 29 noong quarter number 2. It's a tale of runs talaga itong laro na to.
Nagkapalit kasi ng tadhana dahil nung umpisa, hirap na hirap makapuntos ng talking text. Yung Alaska naman, very fluid yung kanilang offensive execution. But in the second half, aided by the leech-like defense of Tropang Texters, they were able to put Alaska to a minimum in terms of their field goal percentage. Kaya hindi lamang sila nakabalik, nakakuha pa sila ng magandang kalamangan.
Outside shot missed. Romeo Travis, pero nakakuha ng offensive rebound, Cyrus Baguio. Fresh 24 for the Aces. Now, ito si Travis a bit nearer to the basket. Short once again. Casio all alone underneath.
And this is usually the start that Alaska likes because this fight right here, they have a Sonny Toss who can defend the last line and they have players who can actually pressure the ball dribblers of Tropa. But with that shot of JV Casio, yung mga tira niya kanina puro 3 points dalawang tres, isang na-foul sa tres, tatlong free throw. Yung mga ganun, sana kung ikaw ang talking text, hindi na mabigyan ng ganung pagkakataon.
That's right. A little guy getting those baskets inside. Pero J1, pangalawang tref na yan sa ating laro. Brought to us by PLDT Homes Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV to an internet TV. Casio comes right back with the deuce.
Well, the problem with the defense of Talking Tex is they're trying to go for the steal instead of just staying in front and making life miserable for the penetrating JV.
Stephon Pettigrew, pa-baseline and spin. Konting tulak. The bump from Sonny Toth. That's going to be an end-one opportunity para kay Stephon Pettigrew. You know, this guy played for Western Kentucky. Naging teammate niya si Javed Aguilar.
He's undersized in terms of 4 guys playing big in the NBA or probably also the rest of the world. But with his size and his ability to play back to the basket, he's got sweet moves with his drop steps. Maganda yung advantage niya. Even against Sonny Toss, he can just outmaneuver his big defenders.
Ito ang Alaska. Trailing by 6. Casio, the drive behind the head. Ang pasa niya. De La Rosa muffed it inside because of great defense from Matt Ganuelas Rosler. Nakalimutan lang nila i-box out si Romeo Travis.
Pero ang ganda ng pasa ni JV Casio na yun. Again, if you're talking text, how do you allow JV Casio, the smallest man in the court, get to that paint, close to the basket, who can be creative with his passes? But you are correct. They were able to block that first shot. Pero walang nag-block out dito kay Travis, who's got 11 points already. Second leading scorer for Alaska.
That's the lead down to just 3, 59-56. Yung nakompleto ni Rome De La Rosa yung play na yun.
Ganda nun. Ay, for
Kasama
sure.
sa top 5 yun.
Oh, definitely. Napakarami na rito. At least 2 plays na sa highlight natin. Baka yung dalawa ni Ganuelas pumasok sa dalawang plays natin sa highlight.
In this game alone, baka yung 5 ay kunin lahat dito. Kanina, meron din kanina Marami rin ganyan kanina. Si Kwame Alexander, naka-alley-oop dunk din kanina sa unang laro. However, Hiram Bagadsing's 3 was the highlight of that ball game. Unless you're an NLEX player, coach, or fan, definitely not a highlight para sa mga NLEX. Jumper from Cyrus Baguio, hindi pumasok, and he's shooting. He's gone a bit cooler dito sa ating second half. Chago. Pero Pettigrew, bit out of his range. Baseline drive na naman. Nagpapakita ng lakas itong si Stephon Pettigrew. You see the way he just moved the defender when he runs towards the basket.
Well, if he faces up Sonny Toss, he has a huge advantage in quickness. So he gets it 2 ways. On the left side block, he likes that spot because he can do his drop step. On the other side, he will face the basket, still drive towards the baseline, and he will see where the help is coming. At that particular situation, medyo late, kaya natawagan ng foul yung Alaska.
Kung gusto nyo mas malaman at mas buong PBA experience, log on lang sa pinakamagandang sports5.ph with replays of past games, behind-the-scenes footage. Kasama na rin ang online kwentong PBA series. Full coverage of the games at drive-by iba, all in HD quality. Huwag na kayong tumingin sa ibang sports sites na di-authorized magpalabas ng PBA. Dito na kayo sa official sports5.ph.
But if you're Alaska and this guy is attacking, we're talking about the import of talking text, probably it's a good idea to foul him. Why? Because he's only 56% from the free throw line.
Romeo Travis din sa loob. Follow-up niya doesn't go as well. Talking text chance to expand the 4.3. Pass inside. Carries blocked by Travis. Pero sabi ng ating referee, there's a foul.
I want to see that slow-mo again because Travis, usually a cool customer, does not really show a lot of emotions. But with this, he probably might have a reason to contest that call. But still, Carey will go to the free throw line. Alex Compton applauding the effort of his import, even if they're down by 4 points, for as long as there's effort rendered. Kung ikaw ang coach, okay na sa'yo yun eh. 1 out of 2 on that trip for Harvey.
5 points ang lamang ng talking text. 8:50 remaining. Third quarter of action. Very intense ball game nilalaro ng dalawang koponan na ito. What a pass from Sonny Toss inside. 11 points for Romeo. Baguio with that steal. Tumatakbo na naman ang Alaska. JV Castro wanted to stop and pop from 3. Decided to bring it in. Toss, binalik sa kanya. Jumper from 18. Bounces out. Douglas. Jump pass goes over to Pettigrew. Important na hook up para dyan.
That is what Douglas brings to the table. In fast break situations, usually he will make the right pass. He saw itong si Pettigrew running with so much momentum. Easy dish off for 2.
Here's Baguio. Basket a while ago. Ngayon, pasa naman dito kay Romeo Travis. Rumiverse.
Very entertaining ball game we have here. And nakikita rin natin yung intensity ng Alaska. This is where they've made a living. After a made basket, they will do their pressure defense, trying to force a lot of turnovers. And they did. In 5 seconds, they were able to score 4 quick points.
All from Romeo Travis. He's got 15 in the game, pero nalibra naman sa loob. Harvey Carey. See how high Harvey Carey can still get up yung talon na yun. Baguio, some contact, no call. Shot over Douglas. Ano ba ito? Pabilisan umiscore dito. 3 or 4 seconds. Parang Phoenix Suns ng panahon ni Steve Nash.
Oo.
Ganun eh.
Parang in 7 seconds, kailangan maka-score ka na. Once again, a forced turnover completed by JV Castro. If you're Alaska and you know that you're #1 in terms of forced turnovers and you can actually translate it into precious points, you now have a 1-point lead. You're just happy with this turn of events.
Mountain of points here in the third quarter. Timeout have to be called. Brought to us by KFC. Log on to www.kfcdelivery.com.ph or dial 887-8888. KFC, so good. Kaya naman nakuha nila ang kalamangan muli, 66-65. We're not even halfway through this quarter. And as we said earlier, a bunch of points already scored para sa magkabilang koponan. Sam Douglas able to draw the foul. Babalik sa linya para sa dalawa. Douglas with only 3 points in this game. Coach Ryan, a 3-pointer under pressure noong first half.
He's got 3 assists already in the first half, and I counted another 2 here in the third quarter. The timing of that timeout was perfect because the rhythm is going to the side of Alaska. So after that timeout, tumawag ng isolation play in the post for Douglas, who was able to fish for a foul, and now he made 2 free throws. The lead goes back, talking text.
You know, believe a lot of people expected such great things mula dito kay Osama Douglas, pero Romeo Travis naman ang nagpakita rito. Nice pass inside for the jam. Diba?
Now he's gonna bully his way inside. In the absence of Pettigrew, there is no player in the 5 right now na kasing lakas niya eh. Kaya nung nakita natin, small inside opening and finishing it off for his 17th point.
RDO, tres kanina second quarter. Another one here in the third. That's brought to us by PLDT Homes Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV to an internet TV.
And if you are Sam Douglas, you like the situation because he's got a lot of options to give those passes. As we take a look at this slow-mo once again, finishing off in style yung import ng Alaska.
And the full split mula rito kay Romeo Travis. It's our performance play brought to us by Stanley Tools. Performance in practice. They want to go to Douglas, hindi na mapuntahan. RDO tumanggap. 6 to go on the shot clock. Kelly Williams on the drive. Off balance. Nowhere near. Baguio picks it up. JB Casio nagmamadali. Up ahead to Romeo Travis. Quick pass to Rome De La Rosa. Unable to finish. Abueva keeps it alive. Very patient offense para sa Alaska Aces as Baguio is inside. Getting that back to the basket shot. Cyrus Baguio, 2 more. Punta muna natin si Sel Guevara.
With Alaska having a good run here in the third quarter, Coach Jong Wichico gave emphasis na hindi sinusunod ang players ang game plan na instead of attacking, Talk and Text needs to settle on defense. Balik sa inyo.
Well, right now, some offense coming, pero Teo Campo, wide right ang kanyang tira. Kick back out to JV Casio. That's a miss from 3. Grabe pace natin.
Bilis nga eh.
Oo, 70 all ang ating score. Ranidel, ngayon, that drive naman. Got caught up in mid-air. Harvey Carey tried to save it. Mishandling doon sa baseline. Third over para sa Talk and Text ng Alaska. Will try to take back the lead.
This is now the vaunted defense that Alaska is known for this conference. Maganda na yung kanilang interior defense, forcing Talk and Text to a series of turnovers here in the third. That is why after being down by 5 points at the end of 2 quarters, naitabla na nila yung score natin.
Chance to lead pa right now. 4.5 natitira sa ating third quarter. Abueva against RDO. Who knows? They might be teammates soon in the national team.
Tama yan.
Pwedeng mangyari. It could happen, sabi nga nila. Pass comes to RDO. Sam Douglas, all 35 years old of him, going 36 this year because it's Sam Douglas. So you don't expect him to be running up and down the floor all the time. And si Romeo Travis, ayun na naman, reaction na naman mula sa kanya, Coach Ryan, as we said. And same from his coach because he was called for a foul. He's saying he was just standing his ground.
And for Coach Alex Compton, he felt like it was an honest defense. Travis was actually moving from left to right. And Coach Alex, you seldom see him show a lot of emotions. 2 things why he's so upset. He felt like it was, again, a good lateral defense by his import. And not only that, they're already in team penalty. So Douglas, who's having a hard time scoring from the field, has gotten to the free throw line 2 times this quarter. And look at his numbers. 3 out of 3 from the free throw line, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and not to mention 9 assists.
Yun na nga. So orchestrating, you know, we know this guy can get stats across the board. Alam natin kung yung kapabilidad nito si Douglas. In fact, the Philippines in the international scene has been hurt by his play in the past, no? And it's good to see him playing here in the PBA, getting a chance to getting a taste of how the PBA is.
Excellent opportunities for basketball-loving fans here in our country. This guy used to lord it over as our top point guard in the region. Magaling talaga yung player na ito. But for Alaska, missed opportunity for them, but they still regain possession.
That's crazy. Yung mga layups ni Abueva at ni
That's
Romeo
funny.
Travis. What a sequence.
You know, there's a drill that we do in practice. We call it anti-over drill. Wherein balik ng balik lang sa board yung tama ng bola. Yun ang nangyari dun.
Well, everyone on the varsity team knows what we're talking about. That was just crazy. Travis lost it on the way up. Follow up ni Abueva, over din. Nakuha ulit, over na naman. That was just a crazy sequence. But it has been a crazy game.
Alam mo, kung meron tayong highlight reels here, meron din tayong matatawag ng parang kung nasa NBA, Shakti na full to eh.
Oh, exactly.
Talagang nakakatawa, sigurado tayo kasama yan. Sequence na iyan.
So, you know. At sa kabila naman, na-foul na naman ang Talking Text. So balik sa linya. We were talking about aggressiveness, going to the hoop, getting fouled. Alaska had the bigger number than the half. Pero humahabol na yata ang Talking Text dito sa free throw opportunity. Mamaya na mga kapatid, ang freshly baked local adaptation ng phenomenal hit Korean novela Baker King. Pagkatapos ng Wattpad presents Hot and Cold.
Well, you mentioned the number of free throws taken by Alaska in the first 2 quarters. They had a total of 15. And for Talking Text, only 6. But in this quarter, bumaliktad na yung numero natin ngayon.
More aggressive to the hoop. And as you said, early penalty for the Alaska Aces, forcing Talking Text. Well, not forcing, but giving Talking Text the opportunity na pumunta sa 4.5-meter line. Looks like it's gonna happen again.
Just too many free throws here being given to Talking Text. Dahil nga, penalty situation, napakaaga ng Alaska. That is why all loose ball fouls from the 6th minute onwards. Dalawang free throw, 9 out of 11 for Talking Text, make it 9 out of 12. Pettigrew, a 56% customer from the free throw line, has a total of 17 points, but is not really consistent. He muffed his 2 gift shots.
That's right. So hindi niya napalaki yung kanilang kalamangan. Still stands at 4. Approaching the 3-minute mark ng ating third quarter. Bakbakan sa loob. Williams knocks down Abueva.
Well, of course, Williams is really tough. It's not like he's gonna back down from physicality. Sometimes infractions like that can be aided by a little flop from Calvin Abueva, but no intent to hurt. Just the 4th team foul for Talking Text. Only a sideline out of bounds play for the Aces.
Reset ang opensa itong Alaska Aces. So right now, only 12 on their shot clock. Vic Manuel has been quiet in this game. Turnaround jumper. It's a miss once again para sa kanya. Willie will bring that ball down. Throw it over to Matt Ganuelas-Rosser. Ito, di pa nagpaparamdam to si Matt Ganuelas-Rosser in the third quarter.
Parang kumota naman ng second quarter. Ramdam na ramdam yung presence niya.
Look at this. Dondonon Tiveros guarding Granidel at the post. And Willie Miller decides to take that 3. Abueva up ahead to Exeminiano. Exeminiano will challenge the defense. Hits it over Willie Miller. The lefty is going at it. Behind the back pass, Pettigrew. Anticipated Vic Manuel gets it back. And Pettigrew fouls him. And still not in penalty. That puts them in penalty situation. No free throws pa muna yan. Magdadalawang minuto na lang ang titira dito sa ating third quarter. Exeminiano goes to Vic Manuel. Si Dondon, hindi pa nagpaparamdam. Ngayon, drive to the hoop.
Just nice give and go play there for Alaska. And Vic Manuel not forcing his shots. He saw a wide open Dodon Otiveros on the cut. Not usually a customer when he penetrates and scores in layup, but just the same, he counts for 2 points.
He's just a highly skilled player si Dondon Otiveros. One of the best in the business for many years ngayon sa ating liga. Can drive, can take the short jumper, 3-point shot, kaliwat kanan mag-finish. And now, just playing tremendous defense as well.
It's just a basketball read for him because usually when you're guarding him, the tendency of the defense really is to stay close. But that small opening to cut to the basket and go for a layup is his advantage because of the way he reads defenses.
Well, great read on defense para rito kay Willie Miller, able to pass that inside to the cutting Pettigrew. Shot on the other end. Blocked here, but nobody able to get the rebound for the Tropang Texas. Vic Manuel inside. That's ties the game once again. 76 all.
And this is the play of Talking Text because they just respect the guard defenders of Alaska. Kaya nagbababa ng bola si Kelly Williams dahil ang feeling nila Abueva is the least physical in terms of pressing the ball carrier.
7 deadlocks in this game. A bunch of lead changes. Kelly Williams thwarted by Abueva, but no, there's a whistle. Abueva di makapaniwala, pang-apat na ng The Beast.
Definitely bad news for Alaska and for Kelly Williams, a one-time PBA MVP when he was donning the jersey of Santa Lucia. He just went hard to the basket and hoping he could get a foul. not the usual threat in terms of offense, but still very effective player if you need quality minutes from your big man. And that is why sobrang swerte rin itong si Coach Jong with Chico na last conference. Meron silang mga veterano na marunong manalo pagdating sa endgame.
That's right. Kelly Williams, though, quite inconsistent from the line in recent seasons. But 1 out of 2 on that trip, so gives his team a 1-point lead. 40 seconds remain here. Chris Banchero tumatawag ng play habang hinaharap ni Labagala. The pass was low. Blue shirts get it. Labagala was ahead of the pack. Pero humabol si Chris Examiniano.
Not giving up was Eximiniano there. He was probably a step behind Labagala, but that challenge was enough for Labagala to hesitate.
Alaska now with the possession with chance to take the lead bago matapos ang third quarter, and they do just that. 4 to go. Makakabawi pa ba itong talk and text? Kelly Williams on the run. Just misses. Going back and forth. What a game we are having. Talk and text in Alaska giving us all we expected. After 3 quarters of action, just a 1-point lead para sa Alaska Aces.